What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So first of all, huge shout out to Google and thank you so much for sending these gifts out for me to check out. But we're just going to dive right into it. So as you can see from title, this is the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. Before I do dive right into this, I'm going to open up this bag right here. And it says right here, Google Pixel Collection. So let's go ahead and open this up. And here we have the Pixel 8 Pro, the box of it at least for right now, and the Pixel Watch 2, and this is the LTE variant. So we're getting some real goodies in here, and it has a bunch of new features that are integrated from Fitbit. They acquired them a couple years back, but I'm super excited to check this out. And also, guys, yes, I'm wearing an Apple Watch while unboxing these, but obviously when I'm testing the 8 Pro and the Pixel Watch, these two are going to be working together. So I'm changing watches and phones frequently. So those who are be like, oh, well, he's not going to use it anyway. Actually, my main device is an Android device I'm testing right now. It's the Asus Zenfone 10, and my main SIM has always been an Android, and it's gonna be going in the Pixel 8 Pro. Let's start off with what's inside the box of the Pixel 8 Pro so you guys know. This is the porcelain color, and 6.7 inch, excuse me, 120 gigs of storage, and 12 gigs of RAM, and they're doing good so far. The specs that they're putting here, Tensor G3, they're up there. They're up there with the flagships. Now, inside the box, obviously, you'd be getting the Pixel 8 Pro. Mine's not in here, and I'll show you why. But you'll be getting USB Type-C to C cable, as well as an adapter, USB-A to C, so you can just port over your data and your information. Let's put this aside and let's take a look at what's inside the box of the Pixel Watch 2. So we're going to slide that out, and there we go. It's a nice presentation, actually. So here we get the bands of the Pixel Watch, which we're going to need, and we're going to open this up too. And here is where we get pretty much the charging puck right here. There we go. And I'm going to put this back here. So that's really what you get in the box with the Pixel Watch 2. If we can put this back in and slide it in, but that's okay if we can't. There we go. Pixel Watch 2 aside. We got the band right here, at least one part of the band. We'll find the other one. And also, these little things is what makes it so unique. Let's see what this is. Open it up, Google Pixel, see what it says right here. Enjoy. Now, I'm not even going to pronounce it because I'm not good with pronunciation. A macaron. While exploring your Google Pixel 8 Pro, the only phone engineered by Google. Now it says to use Google Translate to learn more about the delicious confections inside. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. And apparently there's two of these. Now, I did see this today on Twitter, but I'm going to just open it up and show you guys. But the macaron has the number 8 on it. That is actually pretty cool. I'm going to put that back inside, and I'm going to try this out later. And if you guys want to see pretty much my taste thoughts about this, I'm going to taste it and try it out. I will be leaving my reaction on Twitter. So let's put that aside. But it's the little things that count. And I love when Google does this and they send this with the rest of the collection. But here we go. I'm going to move these aside real quick. And on the side, I'm actually also updating my Pixel 6a as well, Pixel 5a. But here it is, the Google Pixel Collection. So if you look right here, it has the number 8. And we're going to slide this out. And I'm definitely keeping this. This is really, really awesome. I love the presentations they do every single year with their Pixel lineup. So let's go ahead and open it up. There we go. Okay, so, maybe it must have slid out of place. But here it is. Let's first take a look. Unbox our Google Pixel Collection featuring the new Pixel 8 Pro. I'm super excited for this device. A lot of great things going for it. And Google does listen to their consumers when they have criticism or when they have feedback. So I'm super happy that companies are doing this. I hope more companies start to listen to their customers too. Here it is, 8 Google Concierge white glove service available to you 24/7. Gift from Google. Absolutely love it. So let's put this aside. Let's put the Apple Watch aside for those who are probably like, well, this is a Google video. Why do we have an Apple Watch? For those people who comment, because I get them all the time, we're going to take a look at the Pixel Watch right here. This is a Pixel Watch 2, and there's some good stuff going with it. Octa-core, I believe it's an octa-core processor, but it's definitely an upgraded processor, much faster. There's a bunch of new features, new sensors. I'm super excited to test this out and compare it to the original. So we're going to put that aside. But let me tell you this. Pixel Watch, the first one, was my favorite smartwatch, especially because it's round. I just like having watches that are round. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like the Apple Watch. This is great. But just something about it, like when you're wearing a watch that is round, it just feels better. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like watches should be round. We have all our preferences. That's okay, and I appreciate everyone's preference, and I do respect everyone's opinions as well. But here it is. This we waited long enough. This is Pixel 8 Pro, and first off, in the hand, it definitely feels really nice, really comfortable. It's more curved, and you could tell that more in person. And I'll be getting my Pixel 7 Pro just for a quick comparison later on in the video, just to showcase the differences. But this porcelain color, in person, it has like a tint or a hue of like a beige goldish. Now it's not super gold or super beige, but it has that tint, and it also feels like it's like the white beige kind of color, and it has a satin or like a matte finish to it. And I'm happy that Google went with this. That was one of the things that I said last year about the 7 Pro is I hope instead of a glossy back, they have like a satin matte finish, and they did listen. Again, we still have the glossy sides right here. We have USB-C on the bottom right here. We have the power button as well as the volume buttons on the side. We have the SIM tray tool. We have an in-display fingerprint sensor. We have Face Unlock, which Google didn't talk about much, but I guess it's more secure for like mobile apps, like banking apps and whatnot. So I'm super excited to try that out. And it's all through software. It's all through like post, like edit that in post. If you watch MKBHD's latest video, he talks about like a lot of things that are happening in post. Super excited to check out the cameras as well. Overall, and this one is really cool. Well, cool for me. It has a flat display. Anyway, let's pull this. There we go. I almost took the phone with me. But here it is, Pixel 8 Pro. And I'm going to boot it up, and we're going to be right back. Okay, so I'm back with the Pixel 8 Pro. And I just want to compare it real quick to the Pixel 7 Pro. Here it is. The first thing that stands out is the flat display. Thank you, Google, for choosing a flat display. I like curved displays, don't get me wrong, but for me, I've just come across accidental touches, and with less curves, it becomes less frequent, but nonetheless, a flat display is just personally the way to go. So good job, Google, on that. But they also upgraded the max brightness. This is the most I've seen in a smartphone, 2,400 nits of max brightness. Like, this is easily going to be really great using outdoors. And just for the sake of this video, I'm going to lower it again, but it is much more than this right here, the Pixel 7 Pro. Yeah, that's definitely not as bright. There's that. Now, flipping to the back, you can see a difference there too. Now there's pretty much, they kind of went like the route of the iPhone, you taking up the entire camera in this like dynamic camera island type of thing. They're not separate anymore. And you also have an extra sensor right here, which is the temperature sensor. And I'm going to be trying that on, seeing if it's really, well, see if I have any use case for it. But other than that, it's just the fact that this is a matte finish stands out too, and it's more rounded off, and it's better to hold in the hand because of that. So there is that. I'm going to be having a really in-depth review and comparison between both devices but I'm super excited to try them out. I'm excited to try out the face unlock and see how well that is, because you can use it for like banking apps and those secure apps, face unlock, but it all works through software. Like you don't need the extra sensors. It's just going to work through software. And I believe this is the first for an Android device. So I'm super excited to try that out as well. Fingerprint sensor, I'm going to try that out. I guess it wasn't improved, but 7 Pro was improved from the 6 Pro. So that's a plus. Tensor G3, I want to try that out too. I want to see how if it overheat. Like last year was like, it would get pretty warm to the touch. The battery life, I can't wait to try that out and see how well it is. So far, I've heard some positive results about the battery. But overall, Google did a great job. Just first impressions, at least especially in the design. This is their design, and they don't need to change their design every single year. I'm all for keeping a same distinct. When you see this distinct design, you know you're rocking a Pixel. I like this design. I think Google likes this design. They should continue it and make just revisions every year or however often they plan on releasing their devices. I don't think we need to have drastic design changes every single year, but the changes they made this year from the 7 Pro to the 8 Pro are well worth it. And definitely be sure to stay tuned to the channel. Lots of content is coming, but I'm super excited. And I'm also going to be setting up the Pixel Watch with the Pixel 8 Pro, giving you guys my full experience with these devices. Like I said, lots of comparisons between Google devices and Google and Samsung and other competitors. Definitely be sure to stay tuned to the channel. And those for watching on TikTok, be sure to follow. But that's been it from me. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to Superman that like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel and TikTok page as well. And also, definitely be sure to check out my latest wallpaper pack, Vortex. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below for those who are interested. That's been it for me. Thank you, Google, for sending the Pixel 8 Pro out for review to check out. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.